Some stories last a lifetime, while others last only a few days and yet echo across generations. The story of Jack Dawson is one of those rare tales. He was not a king, a wealthy businessman, or a famous hero. He was simply a young drifter with a free spirit, a sketchbook, and a dream of seeing the world. In this video, we're exploring Captain Jack Dawson, the drifter whose brief love story became legendary. A poor artist and traveler. Before boarding the Titanic, Jack Dawson lived a life that many would consider uncertain and difficult. He had no permanent home, no large bank account, and no clear path to success. Yet he embraced a lifestyle centered on freedom and exploration. Jack traveled from place to place, relying on his creativity, determination, and optimism to survive. His greatest possession was not money, but his ability to see beauty in the world around him. As an artist, Jack carried a sketchbook wherever he went. Through drawing, he captured moments, people, and experiences that reflected his adventurous spirit. His artwork was more than a hobby, it was a window into how he viewed life. He appreciated ordinary people and everyday moments, seeing value where others saw nothing. This perspective shaped his character and made him different from the wealthy passengers he would later encounter aboard the Titanic. Jack's travels exposed him to many cultures, cities, and experiences. While he lacked financial security, he gained wisdom through adventure. Every journey taught him something new about the world and about himself. He learned resilience because he often had to rely on his own resourcefulness. He learned confidence because survival required courage. Most importantly, he learned to appreciate the present moment rather than worrying constantly about the future. Winning a Titanic ticket by chance. One of the most remarkable aspects of Jack Dawson's story is how close he came to never boarding the Titanic at all. Unlike many passengers who carefully planned their voyage months in advance, Jack obtained his ticket through sheer luck. Fate intervened in a way that would alter not only his life, but also the life of Rose and countless others connected to his story. Jack won his ticket during a card game shortly before the ship's departure. What seemed like a simple stroke of good fortune became one of the most significant moments in his life. At the time, he could not possibly have understood the importance of that victory. To him, it was simply an opportunity for another adventure and a chance to travel to America. The randomness of this event highlights one of the central themes of Jack's story: the unpredictability of life. Sometimes a single unexpected moment can change everything. A decision made in seconds can create consequences that last forever. Jack's victory at the card table demonstrated how quickly destiny can shift direction. Meeting Rose. Among all the events in Jack Dawson's life, none proved more important than meeting Rose DeWitt Bukater. Their encounter marked the beginning of one of the most iconic love stories ever told. Though they came from completely different worlds, they formed a connection that transcended social barriers and changed both of their lives forever. When Jack first met Rose, she was struggling beneath the pressures of high society. Despite her wealth and privilege, she felt trapped by expectations, obligations, and a future she did not want. To outsiders, she appeared fortunate. Internally, however, she felt isolated and powerless. Jack immediately recognized her unhappiness. Unlike those around her, he saw beyond her elegant clothing and social status. He saw a young woman searching for freedom and purpose. His compassion and understanding created an instant bond between them. Their relationship developed rapidly because they connected on a deeper emotional level. Jack introduced Rose to experiences she had never known. He encouraged her to embrace adventure, take risks, and appreciate life beyond the confines of social expectations. Through his influence, Rose discovered a sense of freedom she had long been denied. Challenging class barriers. One of the most powerful aspects of Jack Dawson's story is his willingness to challenge social divisions. During the early 20th century, class distinctions were deeply entrenched. Wealth often determined opportunities, relationships, and social acceptance. Jack's romance with Rose directly confronted these barriers. As a third-class passenger, Jack occupied one of the lowest positions within Titanic's social hierarchy. Rose belonged to the upper class, surrounded by luxury and privilege. According to society's rules, their worlds were not supposed to intersect, yet Jack refused to accept those limitations. His confidence came from understanding that human worth cannot be measured by money. He treated people with respect regardless of their social standing. This perspective allowed him to interact naturally with individuals from every background. He valued character over status. Through his relationship with Rose, Jack exposed the emptiness of many social conventions. He showed that wealth does not guarantee happiness and that poverty does not diminish dignity. His actions challenged assumptions held by those who believed class determined value. Jack's influence encouraged Rose to question the life planned for her. She began to recognize how social expectations had restricted her freedom. Inspired by Jack's example, she started making decisions based on her own desires rather than society's demands, sacrificing himself during the disaster. The defining moment of Jack Dawson's story occurred during the Titanic disaster. As chaos engulfed the ship, Jack's true character emerged. Faced with unimaginable danger, he consistently placed Rose's safety above his own. His actions transformed a romantic hero into a symbol of selfless sacrifice. When the Titanic struck the iceberg and began sinking, panic spread among passengers. Survival became uncertain. In such circumstances, fear often causes people to act selfishly. Jack responded differently. He focused entirely on helping Rose survive. Throughout the disaster, he guided, protected, and encouraged her. Even as conditions worsened, he remained calm and determined. His courage provided hope during a terrifying situation. He understood the risks, yet continued placing Rose's needs before his own. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.